Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Well, we still have some things that we need to do, and I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. We're still missing one of the pages torn from the book. So that is another thing we're going to have to look for. And with the Necronomicon, all I can figure is pickpocketing people. Namely Nevlis. To see if he took that book from us whenever we submitted the other one. I guess Brother Librarian would be another person that we could pickpocket. And I guess we just try as hard as we can to pickpocket everybody without getting caught. I'll be very surprised if I'm able to do it, because my pickpocketing level is like 6 or something like that. So it's not going to be an easy feat or anything. See, my noise and conspicuousness and everything is pretty loud. There we go. If we take off our clothes, we're down to 2. Take off our shoes, we're down to nothing. So, let's get to it, I guess. Do we want to start with the regular monk, or do we want to go ahead and start with somebody like Nevlis or the Brother Librarian? Are you kidding me right now? 10 of 10? Okay. I can accept that for sure. Wow. Okay. Yep, there's a book. Okay. Alright. Not bad. If he used to be a thief, okay. He's still pretty easy to pickpocket, though. Oh, we don't want those. I just want books. Oh, I can't deselect? Okay. It's gonna be fine then. Food poisoning. Oh, see? Friendly neighbor. Okay. So he's not gonna be mad at me. Oh, wow. That's like a bread or something. Pretzel. Man, this guy just loves food. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. So that's going to be the key to the forbidden books, which we've already gotten into before. Surprised Siskin didn't go do something by now. I mean, surely he's holding, right? Oh no. Whoa! Did you see that? Man, I'm good. Yeah, still no Necronomicon. We're just getting a bunch of repeats of the same books over and over again. Dang it. I mean, is it a possibility? I don't... Now that I've said that, I don't think it really is, actually. Right, I think 6 o'clock is food time. Pretty sure.
What would you like?
I found all the pages.
I have all the pages of the torn-up book. The Art of Love can go back to the library.
Oh, brother, you can't even imagine how happy you've made me. Since you're clearly a true lover of books, I'll give you a reward I've never given another novice. I'll lend you the key to the cabinet containing forbidden books, and you can look at the peculiar things we've accumulated there. That cabinet's strictly off limits to novices, but you've earned my trust. I'm sure you'll recognize that those books contain nothing but dangerous gibberish, and there's a valuable lesson to be learned there.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your trust.
Awesome.
Is there anything I can do to help here?
I'm glad you asked.
Achievement
There's
unlocked.
one thing,
Completionist.
a silly thing, really. I haven't thought to mention it to anyone before, but not long ago, a brother brought me a crumpled piece of parchment. He says he found it rolled up in a hole in the wall. The thing is, it was a page from Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Wait a second.
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to
Isn't he
classical
telling us the
literature.
exact same story
If a
as
book
he
had
told us
any
whenever we
mention
first
of woman
started
at
the
all,
quest to
he
find
condemned
the
it as a
hidden
heretical
papers?
work. If he'd had his way,
The torn books.
all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Wow.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do
Okay.
what the prophet says.
So I am concerned. I need to know how to speak to the prior.
What troubles you?
Yeah.
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as a boring rut.
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me? You won't get away with it.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you and what the book has to say about you.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to report you.
Yeah, don't even think about
Just try it, and I'll smack you so hard your feet won't touch the ground.
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
it. Good. Okay. I don't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Antonius, so
Listen,
let's tell him.
there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it. He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
What are you talking about? You clearly know something I don't.
Siskin doesn't attend morning prayers. Look for yourself next time you're there. Instead of praising God, he's up to God knows what.
Thanks for letting me know, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
think
for
so?
sure.
He definitely acts like a criminal. Who else would it be?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
Yeah, I don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it. Not act on your own.
If I could find the prior, I totally would. Okay. I don't think he's the one I'm looking for, so let's not go there.
What would you like?
From Easter until the calendar. When they come out from prime in the morning, let
Yeah.
them labor at
There's
the
something I
hour
should tell you.
necessary,
Something you
about
won't be
the
happy to
fourth
hear.
hour. And from the fourth
I'm
hour
here to
until
find
about
someone,
6,
and,
let them apply
well,
themselves
to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder.
After the
Not when
sixth
it's a man
hour,
like him.
Wow.
He's one of the brigands who burned down
Henry's
Neuhoff.
assuming a lot of stuff that
doesn't
I'm
deserve
not
to live.
exactly
What's he
interested
doing
in.
here? And who are you?
They call him Pius because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected.
There you go.
Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it.
It could be Antonius.
It could be Antonius?
Antonius. He's a fine fellow. No, it can't be him. Although, you never know what's hiding beneath a man's skin.
See how hard it is? It could be anyone, and at the same time, nobody in particular. I suspect it could be Yodok.
Do you know that occurred to me too? Yodok's a scoundrel and a cheat. I believe he'd be capable of anything.
I suspect Lucas.
He certainly says little enough, and he keeps himself to himself. I could well believe he's hiding something, but not that he's a killer.
Okay.
And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders.
No, but I hope I'll track him down soon. If you find any clue that could lead me to him,
I swear I don't know anything. Except that I'm not the one you're looking for.
Remembering the fate of Heli,
Okay.
priest of silence.
I won't tell you more. And I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery. I really should report it.
Hard, proud and disobedient character.
Yeah, but you're not going to.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
And other bodily
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank
There
you,
you go.
Siskin.
of Saint Benedict.
I appreciate it.
Readings on the spirit of silence.
Okay.
Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways. King, you will not escape sin. And in another place,
Haha, let's
death
not bring
and
that up.
life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking
Well, yeah,
and
why not?
teaching
I've heard
belongs
that
to
you,
the master. The disciples part
Well,
to
that
be
you
silent
enjoy the
and
company
listen.
of men.
And for that reason,
Is
if
there any
anything
truth
has
to it?
be asked of the
What?
superior, it should be asked
How
with
do you know
all
that?
Humility and submission, inspired by reverence.
Yeah, the
But as
Circatus.
Circatus
false
told me.
jests and idle words,
They'll never
words
leave
that
me in
move to
peace.
laughter, these we condemn
Yes,
everywhere with
you
a
can call me a
perpetual battle.
sodomite, a
And for
sinner, a
such
monster, the
conversation
spawn of
do
Satan.
not permit
But tell me
the
this,
disciple
Gregor.
to open
Can I
his
help
mouth.
the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine it.
Let us do what the prophet says. I said,
Okay, yeah.
guard my
You're the
ways,
way you are.
that I may not
You're
sin
right.
with my tongue.
I
have
found it
set guard
interesting,
to
but
my
I'm not
mouth.
judging you.
I was mute,
You are the way you
was
are.
humble, and kept silence.
You should be true to yourself.
Hear
I'm
the
glad you aren't
posture
like the
and
others.
spirit of silence
Thank you
ought
for
to
not
lead
passing
us
judgment.
sometimes to refrain even from
I
doing
swear to God,
So
I've
much
never
more
lain with another man.
might
I've never
make
sinned.
us
When
avoid
my
evil
father wanted
work.
me to find a wife and start a family, I
since
told him the
spirit of
truth,
silence
and he had
is
me
so
sent
awful,
here. And
permission
in a
to
way,
speak
I
should
was
rarely
glad.
be granted
My
even to
guilt
perfect
had been
silence,
consuming me,
even
and
though
I knew in the
it
monastery
would
I'd find
edify
peace.
the conversation.
The Lord sees
For
my
it is
soul,
written,
and He
"Much
knows it's
speaking
pure.
you will not escape
There you
sin."
go.
And in another place,
Okay, is he going to be
death and
super
life are in the
nervous
power
about
of
this?
the tongue.
There's something I should tell you.
He already told me that
Secret.
he suspects Antonius,
I'm
and he
looking
told
for
me
someone
why.
here in the monastery.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice, aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
Can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Yeah, talk to him.
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I think I might know. I wouldn't like to say something that isn't true. God forbid I should cause harm by my words, but this is something I'm sure of. Novice Antonius is lying to us.
What makes you say that?
He claims he's a merchant's son from Vlashen, and that he joined the order voluntarily. The thing is, I spent a great deal of time in Vlashen. I know it like the back of my hand, and no one even remotely like Antonius has ever lived there.
Are you sure? Because this could mean that...
It's true. Canute isn't my name. That must be my secular name, by the way, but that's not
I remember
important.
this now.
I know Vlashen, and I know the local merchants there, and I've never seen Antonius among them. Why would he be lying if he had nothing to hide?
Thank you for telling me. I'll look into it.
Yeah, so I definitely think that it's Antonius for sure. Yeah, so let's get going then.
You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it.
Okay.
Today's task, 2 cockerel potions.
Okay.
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Oh, it worked. How did it even work? And we gained a level.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Yeah.
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent.
I know.
Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
I know. I'm so good at alchemy. I never make mistakes. Oh, barely got through that one. Okay, so I need to find the prior so bad.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you.
I mean, I really feel like there's no way that I will ever successfully do this one, which is super sad to me. Super sad. Here he comes. Hey, you, Prior.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
It's wonderful, yeah.
It's wonderful here.
I'm glad to hear it. May your enthusiasm last.
Yeah, electing the
Will
abbot.
you tell me something about how the abbot is elected?
Of course. Abbot Peter is old, and we're afraid he'll soon be with our Heavenly Father. When he's gone, someone else will have to lead the monastery. All the elder brothers will assemble to choose who that is.
Anyone can become the abbot.
Precisely. We have 2 candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it. With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
Okay, well, I already did get mixed up in it, and, Huh. Yeah, so
I'd like to ask you
Peter
something
should
about
be
the
around
monastery.
for a little while longer. That's it. So they want me to tell somebody about, Siskin. But I want to keep that stuff for myself, so I'm not going to. Okay. Well, that's it then. That's everything. So now I just have to confront Antonius.
Brother Cyril mentioned that you didn't submit your parchments in the scriptorium. Do you not enjoy copying books, or are you just willfully shirking your responsibilities?
Yeah.
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Really?
Yep.
Fine then. This time I will forgive you, but next time you'll be punished just like everyone else.
Okay. Good. Now get out of my face. I got something important to do. I can't even talk to him from way over here. I said I wanted to get nice and comfortable with him. Come on. Come on, Henry. What are you doing? I can't even talk to him from over here, Henry. Alright. Let's get nice and comfortable with him.
What is it, brother?
Right to the back of his head. Yeah.
I've heard you're from Vlashin.
Yes, why do you ask? And more importantly, where did you hear it? Since I'm quite sure I've never told you. Honestly, the monks like to gossip more than old wives at the market.
Okay.
Because I've heard otherwise. You aren't from Vlashin. You made it all up.
And who told you that? Whoever it was, he's a liar. It's complete nonsense.
Okay.
I found a dagger in your stash.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there after all. Do you often go through other people's belongings?
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I have a question for you. I think you know what it is. What does a monk need a dagger for?
That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father.
Uh-huh.
It was in our old shop, under the counter. Father kept it there to protect himself from thieves.
It's
when
sentimental,
I was little,
hey?
I admired that dagger so much. I asked Father if he'd give it to me when I was older. He always said yes, but only after he was dead.
Go on.
Go on, please.
Now Father's dead and I'm here. That piece of steel is the only thing I have left from the outside world. I know it's not suitable for a monk, but I can't part with it. Now you can give it back to me. Thou shalt not steal.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it.
I'd rather keep it. It might come in handy.
But you can't. It's not yours. So you're nothing but a common thief. I hope your conscience will get the better of you one day and you'll return it.
Okay.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
It's not important.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I don't think it was him.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Okay. Wait, why can't we accuse him?
I've heard you're from Vlashin.
But I guess I could.
I've read the abbot's book. It's got everything he knows about the novices.
Why? Why would you do that?
Yep.
That doesn't matter. What matters is the abbot doesn't believe your little fairy tale either.
What's so implausible about it? I've always been more interested in books, so I left my brother the shop and came here to live a good life.
Okay.
You see, I'm looking for someone in the monastery. Someone who's lied about who he is. And you fit that description perfectly.
But I told you, I've never lied to anyone.
That's funny. I think you're lying to me right now.
Do you think you're entitled to met out justice? Who gave you the right? I'm sorry, but I don't want to have anything more to do with you, Gregor. You're a lunatic, and the prior ought to be warned about you.
Yeah, we have a better chance with this one.
Please don't tell him anything. It would put my whole mission in jeopardy. And believe me, my cause is just.
Very well, I won't say a word. But you should think twice about what you have in mind.
Well, I guess nothing for it. There's nothing that I can do inside the monastery. That's for sure. Yeah, so the most I can do is just keep going. That's right. I wonder what that's all about, too. Why can't I sit down to a bowl of dang chili? Anybody know?
Why such haste?
Whoa. That was weird.
This is the virtue of those who hold nothing
Right, Antonius.
who, because of the holy service,
Is it just telling me that I could talk to the guy? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Finally. Maybe I was always at the wrong bowl or something. Do I even actually need to eat, though?
This very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only.
Am I gonna
what is commanded
get in
is
trouble?
done without hesitation.
Because I just now got my balanced diet thing going. Nourishment 100. Okay. Oh, what?
To superiors is given to God.
Why,
For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and
What in the world?
not necessarily
Dang it. This has got to be... Oh.
You've got a strong constitution.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
Okay. Yeah, what deal?
I think I understand you. But the beast would need to know what deal he's being offered.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way.
Uh-huh.
I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
Any
What
other
if I
options?
wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Okay.
Good.
Let's try it that way.
Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
Okay, where do we get
And where
blood?
am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
The next day? So I have to be in here for a whole
What do I
other
need
day?
the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out?
Well,
this place is practically a prison.
I can pick
Getting
the
the
locks.
keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Solarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about.
See, why do I need the keys if there's
If you know how to use them,
lockpicks?
they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must.
Wow, okay.
Alright, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
That would sound more sincere if you hadn't just tried to kill me.
That's why I'm thanking
True.
you. For being so reasonable despite what I did. For what it's worth, I'm glad the poison didn't kill you. And we can both come through this alive if we work together.
Wow. Oh yeah, it is actually still killing me, as a matter of fact. Alright, we'll eat that then. Right, because I know how to get out of the dang monastery without getting the keys. Ah. And I just got my balanced diet again. Dagger, habit, slippers. Oh man, he doesn't have lucky dice. If we don't get the dice, then we're doomed. Yeah, we didn't find a dice in his stash when we got the dagger either. The gold cross and the high boots. So we have to find a way to get his die before we take him back. Because if you remember, that's what the evildoers wanted.
It's next to it. Concoct 2 buck's blood potions.
Okay.
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby.
Okay. Alright. I'm not sure I should have done that. I feel like I already had 2 buck's bloods on me. So I probably could have just turned them in right away.
I've finished my work.
Is he patrolling? He is, isn't he? This is John, even? Okay. Hopefully there's nobody in here cooking. Alright, he said in the kitchen there was a list. Oh, is this it? Yes. Okay. The next day.
Talk to me, brother.
Alright, alright.
I'm here to work.
scritchity scritch scratch.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Sure. Why can't I turn in my work to you? Okay. Maybe I spoke to him too soon or something and now it's not gonna work.
What is it, brother?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
That is Brother Librarian, right?
Watch your step. Slow down, brother.
Sorry.
Why such hate?
Sorry.
Watch your step, brother.
Oh, there for a
What is
second I
it,
couldn't even
brother?
talk to him. Okay. It's just not gonna work for whatever reason. This... Because now I'm gonna get in trouble. Man. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me for this episode. If you want to catch the next one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.